Good morning. It is 9 a.m. here in Tallahassee. I just left Benjamin Moore. I had to stop and get a couple things, and I'm stopping for coffee, and we are on our way to paint our mural. Morning.
Hello, ABC 14.
Gotta love Dunkin' Donuts. Thank you. Have a good day. All right, we have our coffee and we are on our way. We moved to Tallahassee about a year ago, and I got to tell you, I was a little bit skeptical at first because we come from St. Petersburg, which I loved, and I was skeptical about moving to Tallahassee, but I got to tell you, I really like it. I was pleasantly surprised. The trees here, the panhandle of Florida, if you're into nature, the panhandle of Florida is beautiful. You could do a lot worse. I'm not a hunter or a fisherman or any of that, but if you are, then it's really a beautiful place to be. We're surrounded by forest, and where we live now is like in the middle of a big forest, and it's just gorgeous. Our backyard is about half an acre, and it's just full of trees, and we have owls that live back there. We can hear them at night, in the early morning, and it's just a beautiful place. I really fell in love with Tallahassee. Like I said, we've been here for a year, and I'm in love with the place. So we are painting Railroad Square Art Park, and we're going down Capitol Circle Drive right now. Capitol Circle runs around the entire city. That's why it's called Capitol Circle. And it's like it's not a highway, it's a 45-mile-an-hour road, but it traverses the entire city, which is kind of cool. So once you learn how to get around in Tallahassee, it's easy. At first, it's not. But once you learn your way around, it's really a very easy place to navigate. A lot of roundabouts and U-turns, but anyway, I'm going to turn this camera around so you can see where we're headed. There we go. Now you can see this is Capitol Circle. I started this mural in October, before winter. It was such a cold winter. The paint that I use doesn't function well when it's under 55 degrees. It just doesn't. The hardener, it just doesn't. So there was a long hiatus there, and it's warming up a little bit now, so I am back to finish it. It's going to be a good spot to take Instagram selfies. I'm going to have 2 or 3 different places on this mural where a group can even take a selfie. It's part of the whole revitalization of Railroad Square. The thing about painting murals, and the thing that I love about painting murals, is the physicality of it. I don't love it so much anymore. I'm 50, like I said. I'm getting too old to do it, but not too old. That's not what I meant. I'm going to do it until I die. But it's physically not as easy as it once was. I have that spine illness, and like I said, my back just doesn't enjoy the process of going up and down ladders. So here we are in Capitol Circle. Tell your friends to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Inside the Studio with Kenny McGuire. I need all the followers I can get. It'll be fun. I promise. I'll get better at this as it goes along, too. Right now, I'm a little bit self-conscious about talking to a camera, but I'm new to this. But I'm an artist. I have an open mind. I can do new things, and that's what I'm doing. Tallahassee is a pleasantly surprising city. It's vibrant. The people here are friendly. It really is a great place. I can't say enough good things about Tallahassee. I fell in love pretty quickly. Busy day today. Tuesday morning. A lot going on. Murals are an interesting thing because you have to learn, and I've learned over the years, that weather has so much to do with painting murals. Obviously, they're outside. The surfaces are. It's never, painting on a canvas is a luxury for me after all the years of painting on old buildings and block and concrete and metal. In this case, it's corrugated metal, which is an especially interesting challenge because the corrugation is about 2 inches deep and it's every 8-9 inches or so, or maybe 12 inches. I didn't measure it, but it's a corrugated surface, which means it goes up and down. It's wavy, and when you try to paint a straight line on that stuff, poses a particularly interesting challenge. We're coming into downtown Tallahassee. It took me a while to get ready to do this YouTube channel. It took me a long time. We're not wealthy. Kelly, my wife, and I are not wealthy people, so we, worked hard and finally got little by little. We got enough put aside to get the equipment that we needed. And we got a camera. This is a GoPro camera that I'm using. It's not a GoPro brand name, it's a off-brand of GoPro that Kelly always checks all the reviews really well when she gets stuff, and she found one that was relatively inexpensive. It was under $100, and it's a Japanese company called Asako, and they make an action camera, quote unquote action camera, and that's what this is. It works really well so far. I had just got it yesterday, and they're so light. I was really surprised at how lightweight it was. This is the courthouse here, or the state capitol building. The governor's office is at the top of that tower up there. Sunday I came down and dropped off an anti-war banner I made for a protester who also happens to be my landlord. He's an anti-war protester. He's an old Berkeley hippie from the 60s. And he's out here every week, every Sunday for decades. He's been out here standing in front of the courthouse with little handheld poster board signs, just doing anti-war protests. So I made him a big banner. It's 3 feet by, I want to say 12 or 13. I didn't measure it. He gave me the banner. It's a big piece of fabric. So I painted "No More War" on it and put some children's faces on there. And it's a very impactful banner. You can see it from down the hill there, and I guess a lot of people stopped by and said how much they liked it. So this is the Capitol. Railroad Square Art District is right behind the Capitol. Looks like somebody's giving a speech there. It might be the governor. The thing about Tallahassee that I love is the live oaks. As you can see right in front of us, the ones that hang over the road. There are so many roadways here in town that are just canopied by these live oaks and the Spanish moss that hangs down, and it's such a beautiful place to be. I'm really impressed with the beauty of the city. So we're on our way. Railroad Square Art Park is around the corner. It's about 15 minutes from my house. I'm going to take this down so you can look around a little. That is the Veterans Memorial. Florida Veterans Memorial. So I'm happy to have you along today. Painting murals is, like I said, it's an interesting thing. It's you have to deal with weather, you have to deal with weird surfaces, you have to deal with people that stop by to talk to you. They want to take pictures with you. They appreciate it. People like to stop and talk, and in order for me to stay on schedule, I often have to not ignore them, but have to, kind of ignore them, I guess. I put my headphones in and keep doing what I'm doing. I'm hitting every light. Every light. A lot happening in town this morning. Tallahassee is a busy, vibrant city. It's the state capital, so there's a lot going on, and right downtown is everything. I just finished a mural down the street, right across from the Florida Bar. And I think I'm looking at the Fletcher Building, which is a government building. I don't know what they do there, but the State Supreme Court is a block away. We just passed the Capitol Building. There's a lot of government buildings right here, and like a small, within a half a mile radius of each other. I'm happy to have you along with me, and here we go. Right around the corner is our destination, Railroad Square Art District. As I said, I really am shocked and surprised by how beautiful Tallahassee is. I didn't think I would like it as much as I do. A lot of it is like anywhere else. There's a Subway there, there's a McDonald's, places like that, but there's a lot of local restaurants. My favorite restaurant is the Backwoods Bistro on Tennessee Street, which is about a mile from here, and it's so beautiful. The food is just out of this world. If you're ever in Tallahassee, you should give it a look. Stop in and eat. We have brunch there, and it's really amazing. They're building a Hilton hotel. I think it's a Residence Inn, I'm not sure. But right at the entrance to Railroad Square, they're building a hotel. And it's going to really do a lot for the area, I believe. Don't be a dick. Sorry about that. The guy behind me beeped because I took 3 seconds to start after the light turned green. I yell at drivers quite a bit, so if you're along with me on this ride, you're going to enjoy that. You're welcome. This is Florida A&M University off on our left. They are famous for their drum line, which is really a wonder to behold. The drummers in the drum line at FAMU, Florida A&M, are really talented people. They're probably there on scholarships. I don't know, but you can see the construction up ahead. This is the start of the hotel. They've been building this for, I don't know, 6 months. Roundabout here. Don't pull in front of me. Okay. The mural is right around the corner up here. I'll take this down again so you guys can get a look. There's the hotel. Like I said, this building has been empty for quite some time now, and this is going to be a really good advertisement for what they're trying to do here. There she is. Like I said, all the background has been done. Alright, we're here. So I'm going to stop this for now so that I can get everything prepared, and we'll start painting in a little bit.